Right now, there's a bearish pattern on Bitcoin, and we also have some very bad news. You actually won't believe it. Today, we will go over everything from A to Z so that you are perfectly prepared like a ninja on the charts. Welcome to a new video. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the ring bell. The last 4 days, unfortunately, I was very sick. I had an infected throat right here, and I could not talk, and I was basically only in bed drinking tea. So that's why today I have 2 teas. I have black tea, and also I have mint tea. Also, get a drink yourself, leave a like for the algorithm, and let's start right away. First of all, the bad news. Our beautiful, beautiful pattern of the bull flag on the weekly time frame is now invalidated, which means our target of $92,000 here is no longer valid for this pattern. This does not mean that Bitcoin cannot go higher than this or even lower than this. This only means that this price target for this pattern is no longer valid. The reason why the bull flag is invalidated is because we got a close again inside the bull flag. The moment a candle body is closing back in the pattern after a breakout or breakout and retest, this is when the pattern is invalidated. Now, we have some new patterns. Now, let's zoom in right now here on the 4-hour chart. As you guys might know, we previously had here this beautiful bear flag where we made a video right here and we hit our target, which we predicted in the video, which is right here, liquidation here. And this here is the main target of the bear flag, which we hit. Next, in the last video around 5-6 days ago, before I got sick, we had a baby bear flag. Also, perfectly as we predicted in the video. Also, here was the video. This was a bear flag actually on the 1-hour chart. And we also hit our target perfectly right here. Okay? So we had 2 bear flags in a row. And right now, you actually won't believe it. But before I show you this, check this out. We had the LSOB reversal happening on the charts. Now, this right here is the most consistent setup in the whole world. This is the most highest win rate you can ever get. Now, how does it work? We have number 1, we have a low, we have a liquidity sweep right here, and we have here our order block from top wick to bottom wick. We have the touch, we got the bullish candle, we got the enter, stop loss, 1 to 2, and that's a win. If you don't know this pattern, watch this video right here and learn it, because you can trade this on any time frame, any coin, anytime, and this has the highest consistency rate out of all setups. Now, sadly, I was sleeping. This was at midnight Dubai time, so if you watch this in Europe, it was, I think, like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. around this time. So sadly, I was sleeping, recovering, but this would have been a very nice trade here to take if you were awake. So congrats. I think a few of you actually took this trade. Now, let's zoom in more, and now it is getting interesting. I'm gonna actually give you right now 3 seconds time while I take a tea break right here, and I want you to tell me what pattern this is right here. Actually, I'm gonna laugh in a second. Okay, so actually, we got another bear flag right here. It's really funny. This is the 3rd bear flag in a row. It is almost unbelievable, but Bitcoin loves these flag patterns. We got the breakout right here on the bear flag, and we might have a retest here. Now, as I tell you, the best entry for a bull flag, bear flag is always after the breakout, a retest, or sometimes even better, on the outer edge, a short, or on the lower edge, a long. Now, as you know, a bear flag is a bearish pattern, where the move previously is bearish, and then you are in an upward parallel channel. Now, 60% chance downward target, 40% upward target. Now, the downward target is actually interesting because if we measure the target from here to here, this gives us our bearish target for this pattern. This would be perfectly right here. The liquidations of all those longs. By the way, we will dive in the heat map in a second. And this here is actually our beautiful retest, which we talked about already many times on the other time frames, because we have 2 highs here. You can see this better also if we go on the 4-hour chart. But here, those are the 2 highs, which we might retest. This is the target for the bear flag. And also we had this massive volume imbalance with a big fair value gap, and market makers knew this. Also, we know this. All the people who watched my videos knew we had this imbalance. And of course, the likelihood of filling the imbalance is always very high. Now, as you know, every pattern has a bear target and a bull target. Now, the bull target is no longer relevant, which will be actually finally up here, which actually is a very ugly target. But it's irrelevant because we already had the break downward. Okay, let's say we get a close back inside the bear flag. Then also this pattern would be invalidated. Just like how the big bull flag here already got invalidated. And then if we get the target hit right here, we could see either, probably most likely, RSI regular divergence like this, lower low on the price, higher low on the RSI, okay? Probably most likely like this here, like this, boom, Okay, so I'll make a video about this if this happens. The second option would be the same thing which happened right here. By the way, you can watch the video right here and learn the pattern and trade this every day. LSOB reversal down here like this, boom, low, maybe even fake out, not a retest, fake out, and then again LSOB, and then we go higher. Okay, those are the scenarios. Now you're prepared. Now let's go on the heat map. Let me just show you. I mean, to be honest, 24-hour chart, irrelevant. They're all brand new open trades here. Doesn't matter, same. But on the bigger time frames, like I showed you, those are the longs. Also, those are on the way of our bear flag target if we reach it. And number 2, if we zoom out here, those are the targets for the, if we close back in and get a different pattern, then this up here is our target. And this is the 1 month chart. Now this here is where the big chunk is. And for this, we do need some bullish price action because the market structure is bearish, lower highs, lower lows. Let's look at the ETF inflows, which actually have been pathetic right now. Mostly outflows, a tiny inflow. But interestingly, this is not that bad. Why? Every single time you have lots of outflows, this gives you the breathing room to then get lots of inflows, like here and like here. Because we have outflows, inflows. Lots of outflows, lots of inflows. Outflows, lots of inflows. This is the rhythm of the market. So I am not concerned about this at all. So keep calm and the inflows will happen once again. Now also briefly here, funding rates are again still quite low, not negative. So they picked up a bit here. So new longs just got opened. But overall, if you zoom out right here, the funding rates are quite low. And I would actually love for them to go negative because this would signal that the majority of the market is short. And that's when it's juicy, very, very juicy for the market to pump up and liquidate all those shorts. Now, let's look at Ethereum. Again, I will give you now 3 seconds time and I will take another tea break here. So please look at this pattern and tell me what the pattern is. Okay, I think by now, if you've been watching this video, this channel for a longer time, you should know this pattern. But if you're new here, don't worry. This again is a classical bull flag. This is our bull flag. We have a strong move up and I love this target because the target of this bull flag is amazing. Again, bull flag, 60% chance, break to the upside, 40% down. Again, for repetition, best entry is here on the lower sides of the trend line, long, or up here, short, or after breakout retest like this, or after breakout retest like this. Now again, our short target is still possible. Now here, I think the long target is more likely because also the Bitcoin, the Ethereum ETF will start trading very soon and this will be a hype event. But again, downside target would be here and this would be also perfectly here. Our support zone, which we get on the bigger time frame on Ethereum right here. Because again, we have a big volume imbalance here. We have a big fair value gap and market makers know this and the market always likes to balance out those imbalances. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick update here. Also, please give it a like so that my throat can get healed better. Leave a comment for the algorithm. Much love. Again, watch this video if you want to trade every single day and if you want to learn this setup. Thanks again for your instant support. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.